What if you get 100 men and put them up against one gorilla? Who would win this viral battle? The right answer to this is super easy, right?
What has been the biggest meme of 2025?
There have been so many memes. I'm just blanking out.
I like that answer.
Is it close to the sound that I just made?
Yeah.
Is it Elon Musk?
Can 100 men beat one gorilla?
Oh my god, are we discussing that today?
I need to know the opinion of a certified doctor. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It sounds like 100 men would easily win.
I think the same. But to answer that question, we need to ask some more questions.
Let's go.
100 unarmed men beat one silverback gorilla in a fight to the death. Everyone has had an opinion. Mr. Beast said he wanted to test this. Elon Musk then commented underneath, speed got involved. So let us put this question to bed once and for all.
Oh, this is real. Oh,
This is
100%.
100% real, not AI.
Yeah.
There is actually a very clear winner once I show you the scientific evidence.
It sounds like he thinks 100 men would win.
I think he's referring to how much force output does a big gorilla have. I don't know why I did that. And then, of course, we need to ask the question, 100 men or 100 men?
Scientist settles the viral 100 men versus gorilla debate.
By NBC News?
NBC News actually reacted to this.
Gorillas aren't built for long fights. They're like sprinters. They explode for about a minute and then they gas out hard.
Man, I'm taking that gorilla. Man, do people know how big those silverback gorillas are?
We're talking about a 400-pound animal that can grow up to 6 feet tall, is actually 5 to 10 times stronger than us humans.
Just looking at these stats, I would say with even more confidence, 100 men will win.
There are humans with these stats.
Yeah,
Hafthor, how much does he weigh? I think he's 200 kilos, which is about
440 pounds.
440 pounds. He is much taller than 6 feet.
And
Plus, he is 5 to 10 times stronger than humans. So, if we pose the question, can 100 men beat Hafthor? I would say, duh,
Yeah.
100%.
How many gorillas do we need to beat Hafthor? Yeah.
Dr. Tara Stoinski, I know this is a weird conversation.
I don't think there's a definitive answer, but I have to say that I would be on the side of the humans in this case. Gorillas come to this with, a ton of power, all that upper body strength. You can see them here kind of just smashing people right and left. The fact that humans could hopefully coordinate their behavior, tag team, take a little bit of a rest while the gorilla would just be going full steam the whole time would really put the advantage in for the humans.
Animals obviously have emotions too. This gorilla looking at 100 people, he's not gonna be thinking rationally, be like, I need to use about 10% of my strength for the first few. He's gonna be going all out, right? And it sounds like, and I don't know if this is a fact, it sounds like gorillas have type 2 muscle fibers primarily. Like they have an abundance of that, which causes you to gas out really fast.
If I was in that fight and I was one of those guys and I saw somebody get mauled, I would probably run the other way, which would give the advantage to the gorilla there.
We don't need people like him or me.
Yeah, we don't.
We would run.
I would take care of the injured.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor. You bring them to me, I heal them, we push them back in.
100 men versus one gorilla, 3D animation. Should convince us that actually the gorilla will win.
If a man tried to fight a gorilla, he would get torn to pieces in seconds. But if you throw in 10 men at once, things start to get tricky, as the average man weighs about 180 pounds, but even combined, they wouldn't stand a chance. Now, if 100 men swarmed the gorilla, they would actually have the weight and energy to drag it down. But even pinned under a pile of bodies, the gorilla would still be clawing and trying to tear its way out.
Everybody has a plan until the gorilla starts breakdancing. This guy literally commented 100 people.
If we could select the 100 people, then this is not even close to a debate. Let's take a step outside of this, right? We had the 400 pound, but are there gorillas that are heavier? What is the heaviest gorilla?
Damn.
267. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
That's a big gorilla.
Another thing I keep thinking of is if he hits our skull, we done.
A full-grown silverback gorilla can weigh up to 600 pounds and can lift up to 27 times their body weight. Meaning, get one of these on a bench, they would technically be able to put up 4,000 pounds for reps.
Wait.
I don't think that's true though.
I don't. They have much taller arms. Their technique is probably shit.
Can their bones even handle that?
That's a very good question. I doubt.
To bite through your forearm, it would be the equivalent of you biting into a crisp apple.
But do we give him enough time to bite?
So for the men that get grabbed, pulled in, and bit, you're gonna lose them instantly. They've also got incredible defense. This thing is a tank. Not only are their muscles dense as shit, but their bones are as well. So good luck for any of the guys trying to break a gorilla's bone without a weapon. Their skin is a lot tougher than humans.
Their skin and there's fat beneath that will absorb all the hits. Like my hits would be worth nothing.
Forehead.
Yeah, we have to hit the forehead, but that's kind of specific.
Forehead. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
In our left corner from everywhere on Earth, we have Mr. Human. We've only got two things that could be two stats better than gorillas. The first is intelligence. Even the dumbest humans are smarter than the smartest gorillas. And the other impressive stat that we've got is stamina to fight. Okay, first of all, let's get some ground rules very clear. Both the gorilla and the humans have no fear of death. Number two, it is a full-size silverback gorilla versus 100 average size males. That's 5'9", 170 pounds, average fitness level. The humans have no weapons, just hands and bare feet. The gorilla launches forward and pushes 500 pounds of mass with his quad strength that can push him 25 miles an hour.
If he is running towards 10 people and they also run towards him, he will definitely run them out of the way.
I think you would just splash open as a human.
Yeah.
Around 10 to 15 men try and tackle the gorilla, but it is useless.
These are famous climbers. That's Adam Ondra. He's the best climber in the world. This man screams.
Things just look hopeless for humans. But remember, we're smart and humans adapt quickly. And they come up with a different strategy, the organized swarm. Because humans actually, we know that we couldn't do any damage by punching or kicking it. They quickly come up with a different plan that doesn't need that method.
I did not think in this angle. I do think it shows that even if we just climb with 10 people on top of him, at some point he's got to give up.
Fast twitch muscle fibers, which are meant for explosive movements, well, they start to weaken. His hits become less powerful.
This is what you talked about. This is what the doctor talked about.
Hey, doctora.
Hey, doctor.
Doctor.
They aim for his back, trying to drag him down. Some climb him, others decide to grab onto his legs, his little legs. And that leg move proves crucial because as the gorilla is stumbling around, he steps and falls on his face. And once he's down, they all see this and they react. All the remaining surviving men jump on him.
I also think a lot of people underestimate how many people 100 is. Like 100, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's 10 rows of 10 guys. The problem is, what are you gonna do once you are on top of it?
Now, have you ever heard about how most people die in a crowd crush? It's not because their torsos cave in. Well, although that does happen. It's mostly because down on the floor, low down, or even, among everyone really tight in, there is very little oxygen and a lot of carbon dioxide. And it's at this point, underneath 30 to 40 men, the gorilla is thrashing. But now there's no leverage. There's no space. His arms are pinned under his own weight and his chest is compressed. But there's no air down there, only recycled breath. He dies because his lungs cannot find oxygen.
Okay, clear answer. Humans win. We were right.
100%.
But there are more complications than I thought. It's actually harder to win from a gorilla. I think actually we will lose a lot of men.
And there are other factors that are very important. So again, if it's 100 Heftors, then easy game. We will lose a lot of humans, and it is sad.
And also, the silverback gorilla is already endangered, so please don't try this at home.
100 men, but are we really the winners?
If you guys want to see more videos with Dr. Yaad, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to know what happened to guy in the blue shirt or why he's not here right now, then make sure to check out this video. Very interesting. And yeah, subscribe to Fleek and hit that bell. Download the workout app in the description. And let me know who you want to see videos with, who I should react with.